Happy Friday, dreamers. Another blessed and grateful day. As always, super excited to be on here with the fam. And this month, we have a huge convention coming up. And today, I'm going to give you the 9 keys for Baltimore. And this was actually a phenomenal training that Mr. Tim Sloman went over. So I'm going to make sure I double back so the team is ready and equipped. So with no further ado, fam, what is everybody grateful for coming into this Friday? Grateful to be alive, grateful for the family, to have the access for each and every one of us, because I know rising tides raises all ships. So a lot to be grateful here, fam. So let's go ahead and get into today's training. The 9 keys when it comes to convention. And it's always so funny when I think about even these pieces right here, because along the years, conventions have completely transformed my life, right? I'll never forget the first handful that I went to. I had never been to any big events like this, right? I never really got a chance to see some of the inner conversations, the ideologies of successful up close. And I can tell you, when I came out, I never came back the same person. And this is why still to this day, I'm still full blown on not just getting to events, but making sure the whole team and everybody is actually able to experience that exact same thing. Because you'll notice that there's a reason why they say the secret is the feeling. Because it's one thing to get on a Zoom, it's one thing to be able to attend a 3-way or hear something through the phone, but there's just something different when you get in that in-person energy, when you're able to actually ask questions, get around the inner circle masterminds, the private dinner conversations. It's something special, and it's something that I can't just explain to you. It's something that you got to really see for yourself. So this is big, okay? Number 1 is going to be change the game for me. So first things first, when it comes to attending is number 1, the hallways don't get us paid, right? You'll notice that individuals are coming from all over the country, from Cali, Texas. We're coming all the way from Florida just to really get inside of this access. And at the end of the day, there could be that one question, that one moment that you hear somebody tell a story on stage, or that one testimonial that really allows us to think much bigger, much sooner. And we could miss that being in the hallway. So I want to make sure that everybody is really tuned in to this event, plugged in, because there's going to be a lot of information, value that we're not going to be able to just go ahead and learn for ourselves. But you see, some of the team, they're not able to make it to this event. So I want you to think about, as we take notes and as we plug in, this is not just for ourselves. We're taking this information so we can actually not just utilize it, but bring it back and duplicate this into the organization, right? Appreciate you, Isaiah. Cedric, let's go. Number 2 is knowing the schedule and staying organized, right? Knowing the schedule is going to be crucial, because some people are showing up a day early. Some people are coming for the general admission. And if you didn't know, on Sunday, we are having an exclusive Inner Circle Mastermind with the man himself, Mr. Brian Carruthers. So that's going to be on Sunday before everybody goes home. We're going to be able to wrap it up and really go ahead and tie in all of these pieces over the weekend to come home and put a bow on it, so everybody is clear vision, fired up, ready to go ahead and run after convention. Okay, so that's going to be number 2. Stay tuned to the schedule. Number 3 is going to be take notes. Take notes. Now, we used to always say note takers are money makers, but here's the thing. They're only money makers if there's action being taken with these notes, right? Bob Proctor, he used to always teach something. He said the notes that we have are like uncashed checks. Meaning, even for me, I have notes inside of my book from years ago, right? I've got literally info in here from events way back when, and I can come in here and I can take some of these nuggets, implement it, and now that becomes literally a cash check from being able to actually take action with the notes that we take. So this is huge, okay? That's going to be number 3. Number 4 is going to be take this thing seriously. And I want to give you guys a different perspective when I say this, okay? There's always 3 parts of a convention. There's always 3 parts of an event. There's the pre, then we have the event, and then we have the post-event, right? So leading into the event, I can't express how important this is to really be intentional this weekend and this week coming into convention. A couple of different reasons why. Number one, this month is literally cut out short because it's going to be tough to get a lot of work done as we're experiencing all of these conversations inside of the event, private mastermind. It's going to be tough. So time is going to be limited. So being very, very, again, intentional with how we're using our time. Number 5, recognition, okay? This is big. When you guys hear all of these stories, I want you to, and you see everybody going on stage. I remember that guy being in the back of the room at some of my first events and seeing all of the success and seeing people from, our age to 75 winning. And it made me see that if they can do it, there's no way that we can't do it as well. So when you see people winning, make sure you show love. Because I always learn what we celebrate, we accelerate. So if somebody else is getting celebrated, somebody else is getting their mail, well, that means our mail is on the way. Okay, so that's going to be big. Next thing is going to be ask questions. Okay, ask questions. There's going to be so many EDs. We're going to have $1 million Hall of Famers. We're going to have individuals who are veterans inside of this industry, some of them for almost 3 decades. Imagine that. Jim Rohn, he also says, would you rather spend a lifetime learning from our own mistakes, walking through life, learning from our own mistakes, or would you rather spend a lunchtime learning from a mentor? And I'll give you a really perfect example. Dean and I, we were over there on a cruise. We were on one of the team cruises for Team Pinnacle out there in the Bahamas, and we had a chance to ask a lot of the top earners some really deep questions. And Dean ended up asking Brian Carruthers, he said, what is the key? If you were in my position, what would you do to go out and hit the pinnacle rank and get to the next level in the next literally 30, 60 days? And he said, you know what's funny? A lot of people ask me this question as I travel all around the world, and I actually have an answer that you might not expect. And all he said was, just do it. Just do it like Nike. He said it's not as complicated as you might think. You see, what I did over the years is I outworked everybody. That's all he did. He outworked everybody. He had the faith, he had the belief, and he backed it up with massive action. So don't be afraid to ask questions, because it could be that one question that takes us to the next level. Even for myself, it's happened over and over again over the years. So I'm going to make sure I've got my notebook, I've got my questions prepped for certain leaders, right? Understand that individuals have strengths. So maybe you want to ask somebody about social media. Maybe you want to ask somebody how they've been growing their network and building their confidence, right? There's individuals to model, and there's questions to be asked. Questions will take us anywhere that we want to go. Next, I'll got 3 more for you. Stick with me. 7 things to me. Find a mastermind. Okay, masterminds are one of the in Think and Grow Rich. He talks about the power of a mastermind, and his masterminds, how you see millionaires and billionaires and all these incredible ideas like Uber, Lyft, Netflix, right? Disrupting industries like the tax industry, like Blockbuster, because they got inside of masterminds. You see, what a mastermind is nothing but 2 or more minds coming together to create what is called a mastermind. And there's something special that happens when you get this synergy together. So these masterminds, again, I don't know if you guys know this, some people would pay $10,000 plus to get a private inner circle mastermind with just Brian Carruthers himself. We're not even talking about a handful of the other leaders that we have, okay? So take the opportunity. There's breakthroughs and break frees that are going to be made, I guarantee it. In fact, I literally just got a text message this morning telling me how people are buying their ticket. They're getting their hotels locked in. So it's not too late all the way up until the 24th, and we've got plenty of time, right? So number 8, next. 8 is going to be rest, okay? Don't forget to get a little bit of rest. Now, over the years, we've been the ones to pretty much stay up all night and be up early in the morning. Now, if you're doing that, If you guys have the late night masterminds, if you guys are getting up early to do your meditation and your journaling, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to give you a heads up. These are going to be some long days. There's going to be some serious hours that we're really sitting and taking in a lot of information. So I can tell you right now, the brain actually uses a big portion of our energy. So even just sitting that in, make sure you guys have eaten, make sure you guys are hydrated and you're ready to go. And that leads into number 9, right? Staying hydrated, eating. For those of you that actually got your 2 memberships, you've got a free $50 lunch voucher that is sitting waiting for you. So good thing is you guys don't even got to pay for it. You have earned your free lunch over to Baltimore. Congratulations. I love to see it. It's amazing. And this is it, fam. This is 9 keys to really go ahead and get prepped and get prepared for Baltimore. So if you guys are ready, if you're fired up to experience moments of a lifetime, to really go ahead and get around the 1%, ask questions, and come back home a completely different person than we are right here, right now. Drop some 9s down below, and anything you need, family, I got your back. Happy Friday. We have the fireside chat coming up on Saturday. Sunday, we have our team call that is going to be setting up the week. So it is safe to say we've got a lot of amazing things here and on the way. Love you, fam. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. And remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. It's game time. Let's go.